Welcome to the world of warships with Captain Yamo. I am your host, Captain Yamo, and this is the Tier 3 Russian destroyer, the Derzki, which I believe in Russian actually means Hell's Drummer. You'll see what I mean once we get in close with some enemy ships in this thing. I think after I get all the way down the line, I'm going to have to come back and buy this one, because it's actually a lot of fun. What makes it so special is that it has 5 torpedo launchers. That's right, 5 torpedo launchers. And even better, they reload very, very, very rapidly. It's got decent, strong guns, and it, you know, they're better than Japanese guns in their speed of turn, and it's a lot of fun. So let's see what we can do with this drummer. I'd also like to highlight in this the reasons you will want to avoid getting close to a Derzki. So here we are engaging an American, I think it's a Tier 2 destroyer, the Samson. And we're going to fire off guns first. Samson, Tier 2, correct. These things reload in about 22 seconds, 21 seconds. By the time you fired them all off, if you just give yourself a little bit, like 2 seconds in between each shot, they're ready to fire again. It's an incredible amount of firepower these things can put out. So you can see the Samson is turning so he can put torpedoes on me. And when you're engaging with an enemy destroyer, you need to be turning and changing your speed. And there you go. There's the first base hit. There's 3 more. Or 2 more. Would have been 3 more, but he had already been sunk by then. I just love the sound that these things make when they start hitting enemy ships. It's pretty amazing. See, this St. Louis, if he'd have stayed, I don't know, 6 kilometers away from me, would have been very, very safe and likely to sink me. But doom, 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 doom. It's like Lars unloading on his bass drum. He plays the bass, doesn't he? I mean the drums. Yeah, welcome to the world of warships with the babbling Captain Yamo. Alright. So look at that, 2 straight devastating strikes. A little bit easier to do in a low tier match anyways, but it's still fun. Still have fun with it. Strajavoy, the Tier 2 Russian destroyer. Giving my team fits in the backfield here. Oh, another Wakatake. Can't fire on him, he's too far away. The Derzki only has a 3-kilometer range. Remember this, 3 kilometers. Stay away from the Derzki if you want to survive. This thing can unload torpedoes like nobody's business. And the guns aren't half bad either. Pretty maneuverable. Not as maneuverable as it doesn't feel as maneuverable as the American and the Japanese destroyers, but it's a bit tougher. It seems to weather damage a bit better. Go. Yeah, I knew those torpedoes wouldn't have hit, but sometimes you fire them off because you never know. The enemy turns towards you or something else happens. You fire them off anyways, especially when they reload this fast. So Captain Nemo over there. We got to find Captain Nemo. And we're gonna try and find him with our guns here. These Russian guns have a pretty good range, and I've had a pretty large number of one-shots where I've taken out enemy destroyers with them. So it's nice to have that. There you go, one of my teammates just gets a double strike, so we'll congratulate him. There we go. A little bit of damage in on Stražovoy. This is really dangerous to close in on an enemy destroyer who knows you're coming. Uh-oh. Oh, check the diaper. Oh! Thank goodness they also have short-range torpedoes, because that would have been pretty devastating, I think. And he pops out. Time to put him down. Sorry, the horse has a broken leg. We've got to put it down. So look at that. 6 torpedo hits already. 4 sunk. What can I say? The Derzki is a lot of fun. It's hard to get close enough to use those torpedoes. You really got to use your islands and your smoke clouds and whatever else to get close to people. But if you can get it, you can do tons of damage. Aruchu 75. We're coming for you. I believe it is surface detectable at 6.1 kilometers. So at this point it would be getting spotted, but the captain I had on this ship, I screwed up. I thought I had a cruiser, and so I gave him cruiser skills, not destroyer skills. You should always get situational awareness in a destroyer. You have to know when you've been spotted. You have no health to speak of, and you just gotta know. So as we're closing into torpedo range, we're gonna use the guns on him, of course. Here we go. And if that wasn't enough, not only is it rapid firing, but they move pretty quick. They have a speed of 51 knots. Oh, and we got sunk too. But that's what happens when you live the brutal life of the close-in destroyer fighter. You're only going to survive so long. And now here I'd kind of like to highlight something else in this match here, and it's knowing your enemy. Aldrin is in a pretty rough situation. He's got a Tenryu there that's got 75% of its health. And I try to warn him, look, the Tenryu has torpedoes. He's not firing his guns at you, and he seems to be turning broadside. So I warn Aldrin. It looks like he's getting ready to launch. If he had turned in immediately, this may not have happened to him. You never know. He may still have been hit by it. And unfortunately, he only gets hit by one. But from here on out, well, he's in a rough situation. You know, you look at the score, we're 600 points down. He's got that enemy Tenryu that's got way more health than he has. He's got 2,000 points more health, and there's the South Carolina out there somewhere. You gotta fight, you gotta fight. I might have tried to come back around the other side of the island and not tried to engage him directly. His guns are pretty good. Look at that. I left that South Carolina on 781 hit points. And who knows now, if he would have gone back around the island, there's a chance that he could have taken out that South Carolina. Hard to say that though.